What is up, YouTube? Guys, it is the day I've kind of spoke about on the past couple videos. It is the day of the Mangog Guide. The Mangog Guide. The Mangog Guide. The ultimate guide to Mangog. The Mangog Guide. I just like saying it. I don't know why. Anyway, guys, here it is. Check him out. He's a really creepy, weird-looking mystic champion. What do you think? You think he's uglier than Immortal Abomination? That's a good poll. Maybe we should do that. Who's uglier? Immortal Abomination or Mangog? I'll let you decide. Check it out. Mangog is immune to both armor break and bleed debuffs. He has a negative 40% combat power rate, but makes up for it by gaining 5% of a power bar every second until he fills 2 bars. Mangog starts each fight with 3 hatred. He will then gain 1 hatred each time either he or the opponent finishes a 5-hit combo or when he nullifies a buff. Hatred has a maximum of 10 stacks, and each stack of hatred grants increased energy resistance, armor rating, and critical rating. Activating a special attack with 10 stacks of hatred will trigger Enrage for 8 seconds. While enraged, each time Mangog would gain a hatred, he instead pauses and Enrage for 3 seconds. While enraged, basic attacks also have a 70% chance to place a 14-second stagger. While enraged, Mangog will take 50% less damage from attacks and from the recoil mastery. He will also gain an indefinite unstoppable buff, which will end whenever enrage ends, or when getting struck by a special attack. Using his Special 1 or Special 2 during Enrage will grant an indefinite unblockable buff until Enrage ends. While not enraged, heavy attacks will consume 2 hatred to place an armor break debuff, and while enraged, charging your heavy attack will gain a plus 220 ability power rate. Using Special 1, Mangog will gain 2 hatred and will place 2 staggers that last 14 seconds on the opponent. If he is enraged when he fires Special 1, he will also gain an energy protection buff. Special 2 will steal the opponent's power above the nearest full bar of power. If the opponent has less than 1 full bar of power, all of the power is stolen, and Mangog will gain 100% of the stolen power. If enraged, Special 2 will also stun the opponent for 3 seconds. Special 3 will nullify up to 10 buffs on the opponent. And Mangog will also gain a regeneration buff, which increases its potency based on the number of buffs nullified by the Special 3. Finally, if enraged, Special 3 will stun for 2 seconds. If awakened, each time a stagger expires, there is a chance for Mangog to gain 1 hatred. In addition, while unstoppable, he will passively regenerate incoming hit damage. Finally, each stack of hatred will grant an increased critical damage rating and an increased attack rating. the most effective strategy to maximizing Mangog's damage is to use his special 2 with 10 stacks of hatred. To gain your 10 stacks of hatred, you will begin the fight using a combination of 5 combination hits and his special 1. Once you at least use one special 1, you should have enough hatred by the time you get to your special 2 using the 5-hit combos in order to use your special 2 and go enraged. Once you have 10 stacks of hatred, it is then time to fire off your special 2. You will become unstoppable and unblockable. You will then start to charge a heavy attack waiting on the opponent to strike. As they do, your heavy attack will auto-detonate, hitting the opponent, dealing massive amounts of damage. You can then charge another heavy attack to gain more power, or you can fire off a second special 2 and then repeat the process if you have time. If you are getting a little bit lower on health, a good strategy is to fire off the special 2 and then charge the heavy attack. As the opponent hits, you will hit them with the heavy and then charge again. At this point, you should be closer to your special 3. You can then fire off your special 3 for your regeneration buff. After you have used your special 2 up and enraged ends, you will be at 0 hatred. Then it is just time to rinse and repeat the same strategy, as you will gain all your hatreds again by using your 5-hit combos and your special 1. Get back to your special 2. You will fire that off, gaining your unblockable and unstoppable. Hold and charge your heavy attack to not only gain power, but also to wait for the opponent to strike. As they strike, it'll auto-detonate using the heavy attack, and then you can follow up with either another charged heavy attack, another special 2, or in some cases, a special 1, as you will see here at the end of this gameplay. Guys, thank you so much for the support on the channel. Actually, our last guide, the Angela guide, hit 200 views, which everyone's like, oh, 200 views, whatever. No, that's actually the most views we've had on a single video on this channel. I am super happy about that. I'm glad you guys are enjoying the content. If you want to stay up to date on all guides and a few other things I've got coming down the pipeline that are going to be pretty cool, please make sure and hit the little subscribe button, get the little notification bell if you want to stay up to date and know as soon as new guides and other things like that drop. Make sure to tell me, what do you think, guys? Immortal Abomination or Mangog? Who is the uglier son of a gun in Contest of Champions? And as well, please hit the little thumbs up. We know we talk about that all the time, because if you don't hit the thumbs up, well, the fact of the matter is that every time you close your eyes, you're going to see under one eyelid Mangog and under the other eyelid Immortal Abomination. What do you think about that? That would be absolutely horrifying to see under your eyelids in both eyelids every single time you close your eyes. Doesn't matter if you blink. Oh, there they go. Oh, God. You know, you're like, if you wink, Mangog. You wink with the other eye, Immortal Abomination. You don't want to wink, you don't want to blink, you don't even want to close your eyes. How are you going to sleep? You can't. You're going to see their ugly faces right in front of you. So, guys, yeah, that's all I got for you. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hope it helps out. See ya. Right there. I keep on doing that. The second video I've done it. It's right there. Right there. Right there. Right there.